So one thing we firmly believe here in Atlas is selling our customers the car that's going to serve them the best long term. One thing we never recommend is buying a twin turbo V8 BMW, and this is why.
I was kind of expecting more.
These guys are crazy.
Hey guys, Dan here from Atlas Motors in Raleigh, sales manager here at our BMW store. This car is a 2011 BMW 328i E90 chassis. Over the last 6 years, we've sold hundreds of these guys. This is our bread and butter, straight inline six, super reliable. This car just came in from auction. We purchased this one from a dealership. I'm not gonna say specifically who.
What is that?
What we're gonna do in this video is walk around the car, go through the inside and the outside, all of your cosmetic items that we're gonna be addressing, some of the normal wear and tear items that you would find in this chassis, and then lastly, take a look at the engine bay and go through the mechanical list of all the reconditioning that we're gonna do in-house. So let's get started. So first things first, obviously on the cosmetics on the outside of the car, the E90 chassis, really common for your headlights to become yellow and oxidized. Besides a full interior and exterior detail, we're also going to wet sand and polish these headlights out. So they're gonna look nice and crystal clear. Follow me back this way, side marker lights, nice little detail. Those are oxidized, those will be changed out as well. We typically look for the trim pieces, as you can see over by the Hofmeister kink. This has become disconnected, fallen off, potentially broken. That's gonna be replaced too. From there, we'll take a look at the paint, see if there's any large dents. And keep in mind, this car is at a price point that's right around $10,000 and under. So we go above and beyond on these guys, both mechanically and cosmetically. On the back here, you can see that the license plate frame bracket is missing. That's gonna be replaced too. Taillights are in good shape, nothing to replace there. We then take a look at all your seals and gaskets. So really common on the E90 chassis for some of these seals and gaskets to get worn out. These are in really good shape, so we're not gonna replace any of the back windshield seals. And the front windshield seal actually looks really good. This is a replacement windshield. We typically see this right at about 100,000 miles. Normally we would look at this seal up here. It's a cosmetic piece. Your windshield cowl trim down here is in great shape too, so we're not gonna touch that. All right, so of course our master technician has a full diagnostic checklist along with the factory software that he utilizes to do an inspection on the cars. But myself as a sales manager and Dave, my colleague, the inventory manager, have a pretty lengthy checklist ourselves just to double check some items, mostly cosmetic. On the tires here, we got matching drive guards. These are run flats, day codes of 2018 and 2020. And your tread depth is good. So for now, obviously we'll perform a road test. I think we're gonna leave these the way they are. All right, so on the inside of the E90 328, after you look at hundreds of these, you get used to seeing what is a normal wear and tear and of course what fails. The vent tabs on these guys always break. This one at 109,000 miles is actually in fairly good condition. If you take a look at the cup holders over here, the driver's side cup holder, fail. Passenger side, yeah, we've had better days. What we'll typically do is replace both as normal practice. The door handle, obviously, you gotta check this out. I would say about 95% of the 328s we sell, we have to replace one, if not more, or all of the door handles. As you can see, this is really not a fun place to put your hands. Bad door handle, good door handle. Nice. All right, so a couple things we look for straight away in the engine bay. No surprise here, your valve cover gasket located down here. You got a bunch of oil seepage. And then in addition to that, on the N52 here, your oil filter housing gasket actually looks really good. I don't see any signs of coolant leaks, but clearly we got a little bit of an oil leak somewhere. So that will obviously be addressed. Well, thank you guys for taking a look at one of our 328i's. Again, this is our bread and butter. We've sold hundreds of these vehicles over the past several years. We always have a steady inventory of this car. This one specifically is going to be priced between $8,000 to $10,000. That's a lot of car for the money. They make great daily drivers. They're very economical, very reliable, and well engineered. Thanks for taking a look. We'll see you next time.
We got that Atlas Motor Co merch, you know? Ain't right, Jace? Yeah, show off the merch, man. Oh, let's see. The back is really good. Let's see the back. Boom! Look at that. Come on, man. That's nice. Oh, new toolbox. Hold on. Mic up. Oh,
well, hey, let me finish getting stuff.
Okay. Go. Yeah, I want the tour, man. Yeah, I want the tour.
All right, so this past weekend, I had the pleasure of going and picking up my very own toolbox. I'll give you kind of a quick tour. That's a nice sound. So here we got some sockets. Let me just mention it was all included. Got some wrenches. Let me show you a little something. These right here are my favorite, the gear wrench style. Makes it extremely easy for getting to tight places without having to remove a whole bunch of stuff. Moving right here. Various pliers and other things of that nature. These get used probably every day for me because I drop things. We keep on going. I call this like the stubborn drawer. So when things are being stubborn, you usually gotta take a pry bar and undo that. Yeah, pretty much. Speaking of when things are being stubborn, sometimes you just gotta grab a nice hammer. Got some air tools in here, which are useful from time to time. This is just an assortment of stuff. I thought these were pretty cool. This is what's called a micrometer. These are actually digital. It's for measuring, you know, super fine measurements. But yeah, super pumped, super stoked about all this right there. Obviously, we still have room to grow. We'll say this is probably one of my favorites right here. I do enjoy this as well. And of course, got to be able to see. So keep moving up. Got a little screwdriver drawer and things of that nature. Still kind of working on this, and chargers up there, and that's pretty much it.
Thanks again for checking out one of our videos. Here at Atlas Motor Company, our BMW inventory gets refreshed every single week. We're gonna have fresh new content for you on a weekly basis. If you like what you guys saw, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you get alerts, and we'll see you next time.